Welcome students. In our physics class, we are going to discuss the topic motion of connected bodies in vertical as well as horizontal. First we see the vertical motion. First we consider the two masses, that is m1 and m2. m1 is greater than of m2. Here this is the masses m1 and m2 pass through pulley, this is the pulley, and m2 acceleration is upward direction and tension also upward direction, and m1 acceleration is downward direction and tension is upward direction. First we consider the free body diagram for vertical motion. First mass m1, we consider the point mass m1, the upward direction m1 upward direction, this tension is upward direction, and the gravitational force acting on downward direction, so T in upward direction, m1g. Here acceleration is converted to gravitational force, so m1g. The x-axis, this is a y component, and now we consider the m2 mass. Here point mass is m2 and tension is upward direction, and m2g is downward direction. See, applying the Newton's second law for mass m2. This is a mass m2, tension, that is Tj. Why we use the j? This is the y component, so we use j. So Tj cap minus m2g equal m2a j cap. This is the T and m2 are total forces acting on the mass m2, and this is the formula F equal to ma. So here mass m2 and a, and comparing the components of both sides, we neglect the j cap, and T minus m2g equal m2a, and then now we apply the Newton's second law for mass m1. The tension is upward direction and the m1g is downward direction. Now we apply the T j cap minus m1g, and then equal minus of m1a j cap. Here we use the negative sign because acceleration is downward direction, so we use here negative sign. So we compare the components and neglect the j term, and T minus m1g equal minus m1a, and we interchange the negative, and then m1g minus T equal m1a. Now we add the two equations of 1 and 2. Write the term in addition, and we cancel out the T plus T and minus T. So we get the remaining term of m1g minus m2g equal m1a plus m2a, and we take the g in common term, so we take outside in g into m1 minus m2 equal a into m1 plus m2. Now we find the acceleration e, so a equal g divided by a equal g into m1 minus m2 divided by m1 plus m2. If the masses m1 and m2, suppose the masses are same, then there is no acceleration in the object. The whole system will be rest. Now we are going to find the tension of the system. Substitute the equation of 3 in equation 1. We substitute the acceleration in equation 1. So T minus m2g equal m2a. Now we substitute the a term in equation, so we get this term. So T equal this minus m2 is get in this side, m2g plus m2g into m1 minus m2 by m1 plus m2. We take the m2g in common, so this term change to 1 plus this term. So m2g into, we take the LCM for this term only, so we get m2g into m1 plus m2 plus m1 minus m2 divided by m1 plus m2. We cancel out the m2, so we get the tension of T equal to m1 m2g divided by m1 plus m2. Now we write the acceleration in vector form. So vector form, for mass m1 we get the negative sign, for mass m2 we get the positive sign, because mass m1 in the direction of mass m1 in minus sign, so we use the negative sign. Now we take the case 2, that is horizontal motion. First we draw the free body diagram. Free body diagram for mass m2 and this for mass m1. Here we use the normal force. The force exerted on the surface, so we use the normal force in upward direction. Here first we apply the Newton's second law for mass m1. Now we write the total forces, that is T minus m1g equal minus of m1a. Here we use the minus sign because of acceleration in downward direction for mass m1, and applying Newton's second law for mass m2, that is Ti. The I means the component is x direction, so we use the I component. So Ti equal m2a I cap. Here there is no acceleration in the y direction for mass m2. Now we find the normal acceleration, that is nj minus m2 g j cap equal 0. Here there is no acceleration, so we substitute the value is 0. So we neglect the component, and n minus m2g equals 0. The normal force is m2g. Now we substitute the equation of 2 in equation 1. The tension value is m2a. Now we substitute the equation 2 in equation 1. T minus m1g minus of m1a. So we write m2a plus m1a equal m1g. We take the common term in outside, and now we write the acceleration value. Acceleration value a equal m1g divided by m1 plus m2. Substitute the equation 3 in equation 2. T equal m2a. So T equal m1 m2g divided by m1 plus m2. Now we find out the tension for horizontal and vertical motion. The horizontal motion values 2 times greater than of vertical values 2 times greater than of horizontal value.